All right, Rippers, here we are for another episode of Hunting for Ammo, right? It's been a while since hunting for ammo. And the reason why it's been a while since hunting for ammo is the stores stop having those days. Like, remember I'd go to Sportsman's, have to do the old costumes and get-ups and different personalities, which was fun to do, let me tell you what. And even though they were starting to catch on to me, I think they thought it was funny too, right? But that's all about building relationships. But that's another story for a different time. Anyway, what I wanted to share with you guys is that they started putting the ammo back out on the shelves, and there was no more lines and waiting and allocations and things like that. But that's not necessarily a good thing. Yes, we have started seeing more ammo on the shelves. We have started seeing the stocks go up. But they've also raised the prices. What they're doing, just so you guys know, is they're getting the price up to as high as they can to slow down the purchases, right? Now, the problem with this, or something to be careful of with this, is the more we pay those high prices, the less of a chance we'll see of that ammo coming back down in price. Now, what happened last time this happened, back in the Obama era, right, where that we had that ammo crisis there? Well, with that, they did the same sort of thing, and that's why 22 is not $8 a 500 round brick anymore. And it came back and it went way, way up, and then it came back and leveled off for a while around, I don't know, around $15, $17, something like that, right? But it never went all the way back down. And they're going to do it again to us. But I think this time it's far more insidious. I think this time the prices are so high that they don't want us to be buying it, right? They want to slow us down, let them get caught back up, and then if we do buy it, they'll keep the prices up there in that range so that people aren't buying up and stockpiling ammo. I think they're trying to discourage that. Now, what we need to do is a little bit of a balance right now. If you've got enough ammo, right, that thinks you hold yourself over unless you find a deal on it. And that's what I'm going to start trying to do, is find deals, right? And where to find them and share that with you guys. But that being said, don't buy the expensive ammo unless you absolutely have to have it. You do not have none and you need something to put in your Freedom Seed dispenser, right? If that's the case, then go ahead and get yourself a box or two. But let's try not to encourage them to keep those prices up there, because I'm seeing prices that are anywhere from $1 a round or more in some cases to as low as maybe 70 cents. That's not a good deal. It really isn't. And you need to start looking at other places. Now, what I will tell you is that Wally World now, I heard rumor, I hope this might be breaking news. Breaking news. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right? Breaking news. Wally World employee tells me they said that they may be seeing handgun ammo coming back on the shelves. That's right. Right? Pistola ammo might be coming back on the shelves is what he was saying. That would be awesome, because Wally World might keep their prices down. Maybe. Right? But I can tell you this, Sportsman's isn't. Sportsman's is up there in that 75 cents to a $1.25 a round, depending on the caliber you're looking at. And that's not cool. I mean, there was 20 round boxes of junk, 223 or 556, and they were like $14.99 a box to $18 a box. And there was some that were $36 a box. Just nuts, right? So don't pay that. Be patient, right? Stick and jab where you can get the deals, though. And some of the places you can look to find deals is, for one, I was at Wally World, and wouldn't you know it, they had one of them big old boxes here of 22 325 round autoloader box, right? 325 or 350 rounds. No, I think it's 325 rounds, and it was $21. So that's not great, but it's still not terrible. So I went ahead and got a box of those, because 22 is how I'm doing my practicing right now and staying sharp, which is what you guys all should be doing too, right? It gives you a realistic enough recoil as far as, when you're out there training, gives you your report, right? Has a little bit of muzzle flip, all that kind of stuff. Help keep you sharp. So you got to keep up on the 22 when you can. So buy that in bulk when you can, okay? Now, unless it's just ridiculously expensive. Now, Wally World also had a decent deal on these. These right here are what I use in my shotgun. This is what I use in my home defense shotgun. It's a 12 gauge, has a 1 ounce slug, as you can see right there. And then right here, it's got 330 caliber pellets. And I took that out to the range and tested it at 25 yards. And I think you'll all be impressed when you watch that video, seeing just how well this round groups up. And I'll do more. So anyway, that being said, this is an amazing, awesome round, right? Moves at 1,150 feet per second. So it's not super hot, but that's hot enough for pushing this much lead. That's a full 1 ounce slug with 3 30 caliber pellets right there, right? And it's 12 gauge and it's 10 rounds, I believe. Yeah, 10 rounds. Oh, I gotta look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I almost had to took my shoe off to count that. Anyway, 10 rounds for a specialty ammo for 14 and some change. That's not too bad. And this is an excellent, excellent round, right? It gives you a little bit of forgiveness with the pellets. And I'm telling you what, you do not want to get hit with a 1 ounce slug. Even with body armor on, it's going to leave a mark. You might not even be awake for a few minutes afterwards. Just saying. So, that's a great one. When you can see this Winchester, I think it's called PDX, right? Or Winchester Defender. It might have been called PDX at one time, but this, great stuff. Now, 14 and some change. And here they had the same sort of round in 410, about the same price, and it's the same thing, except it has 3 wedge-type slugs. And then behind, see, it says here, it's got 3 plated defense discs, which are almost like slugs. See them things right there? And it's got 12 BB size pellets. So that's a dandy for a little 410 like that. Now you can put this too. It's good for pistols and stuff. You can put this in your Judge type revolvers, right? You can also put it in your Derringer style pistols if you have those. You can put them in your lever action 410s. You can put them in anything, right? So this is a good round. Moves at 750 feet per second in a 2.5 inch shell. And this, you can see there's their PDXI, right, for 410. Great round, right? So I picked up a box of that. Now at Wally World, they also had a box of 45s. That wasn't so cheap. 45s was about just under $40, about 38 bucks for a box. That's not swell, but it's not as bad as I've seen. I've seen boxes of 45 going for $45, right? So that's, for 50 rounds, that's pretty dang expensive. So, and this is just, this isn't even brass. This is aluminum case, full metal jacket, right? Or ball ammo. So, 230 grain. So, it was lower than normal, so I went ahead and got it. So keep your eyes out for that. Now, while I was there at Wally World, they also had 308. And it was just like Wolf Ammo mil-spec type 308. And it was $1 a round. I kid you, a little more than $1 a round. It was $22 for 20 rounds. So more than $1 a round. That's ridiculous for 308. That's not special. Just full metal jacket, junk ammo, right? Do not buy that. That's not worth it. So I left that sit on the counter. Now, I want to tell you this. I did find some deals, though. I went to my favorite gun shop. That's kind of it's a gun dealer / they buy and sell, that kind of thing. They do estates and whatnot. And they had some great deals on ammo. Speaking of which, if you can go to an estate sale and there's ammo there, you can work even better deals because you can get it straight from the estate sale. Garage sales are good that way because a lot of times people, got grandpa, passed away and they don't know what to do with it, and they know they dealt with the guns, they handed those out and everything, but they found this old box of ammo and they just want to get rid of it, right? I even had one person once actually gave me a pistol because they just didn't want their kids and family to have it. And I only did that on the promise that if they ever came looking for it, that they were told where it was and I'd be glad to hand it over. And I insisted on paying for it with $1. Right? So, the day I get a knock on my door with that family member coming and looking for Dad's old pistol, they're welcome to it. And I'll even throw in the dollar, you know, because that's not what was the point. I'm just keeping care of it. Let's just put it that way. And I think it was special too, because I knew this gentleman too, and he meant a lot to me. And I think it gives me something when I go out there and shoot. I kind of feel like he's with me. You know what I mean? So back to the story. I went to my place there, my place. Now, pawn shops are like this too and whatnot. So make relationships with those people, and they'll even call you and let you know. But now look at the deals I got there. Here's a box of 45 red ammo, a Red Army Standard. This is just like Wolf or anything else. 45, 230 grain full metal jacket right there. $20 for a 50 round box full. That's a good buy. Right here, Wolf slugs. Right? I didn't even know Wolf made 12 gauge slugs, right? Double aught buck, 9 pellets, 2 3/4 inch, $5 for a box of 10. $5 for a box of 10. Here we go, 7.62 by 25. This is your Tokarev round. I love my Tokarev. I also love my rifles that shoot that, which you'll see over at Rip Curl Readiness at the range when I get going on that. Now, as I do those videos, you'll love this little round. This is a smoker, whether it's coming out of the pistol or coming out of a little SMG. That being said, here we go. 70 rounds, right? 70 rounds, $35. That's not bad, right? Because that stuff's becoming hard to find. Here we go. Cellar and Bellet, right? Full box. 10 rounds of buckshot, right? For $8. Not as good as the Wolf one, but still a little better ammo. So that being said, got that. And then check out all these other little goodies I got. Look, don't be afraid to buy military surplus, right? You can even look. It's no labels. They didn't know what it was. Looked into it. It's 30-06, right? Just regular 30-06. Probably some sort of maybe Spanish or whatever. Could be American even. Who knows? But 30-06, there was, I think this is a 25 round box, right? Right there. $7. That's a good buy. And here we go. Look. 20 rounds of 308. It's Spanish because it says NATO Espanol. So that's like, this is telenovela ammunition. So it comes with a little bit of drama, right? Like bang, bang, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you don't watch a little bit of telenovela. I know you do. Anyway, 7.62 by 51 right there. Look at that. And what did I pay for that? Oh, that was $7 for this box of 20. $7. That's a good buy. Here we go. You'll find a lot of this military surplus in wrapped up papers, and so you got to kind of look at it and see what it is, right? And this right here, that right there, I can tell just by feeling it. This right here was 25 rounds of 7.62 by 54R, that Russian ammo, right? It's like a 30-06, but it speaks Russian. That being said, $10. That's a buy. And so look, I got me another one. Here's another one. Same thing, $10 right there. Look, I'll even show you what it looks like. It's a rimmed case, right? And it's got pretty little, see that silver tip on that? I believe that silver tip means that's either a penetrator or an incendiary. One or the other. But it also could mean the hotness. I kind of have to look. I know with 50 cal that means incendiary. But, and I'll look it up and let you know. But I got another one of those. Also, 50 A&E, right? Action Express, right? Your Desert Eagle stuff, right? Kind of hard to find and whatnot like that. Look at that. Brand new box of Hornady, the good stuff right here, right? $20. That's not bad. And then I got here, check this out. This is 7.62. Yeah, this is 308. Let's see, 20 rounds or 15 rounds. Let's see. 15 rounds of 308. $5. And then you find this little box here. This is 7.62 by 25. This is Tokarev again. $4 for 20 rounds. That's a buy all day long. And the last one I got was this. So you get these boxes like this, right? It's all taped together and everything. This 7.6 or 7. Let's see what this is. That there is 30-06. This is a bunch of 30-06 right here in stripper clips, because I like stripper clips. And I believe that was a box of, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50 rounds. Right there. 50 rounds. No, I think it's 60 rounds. $20. $25. Right there. Look, $25. Telling you what. So if you go out there and look at those places and stuff, and they got the old stuff sitting around in boxes that are falling apart, buy it. Give them a deal. Give them an offer. And I probably did offer them a lower price on this stuff too. And they probably looked at me and went, "What are you, silly?" And I said, "Yes, I am. I'm silly as they come." And sometimes that works. And then they can say, "Well, okay, I'll give you a couple bucks off." Anyway, don't be afraid to look. Don't be afraid to ask. And don't be afraid to make friends, right? Yeah, that's right. Making friends always gets you more than making an enemy. So that being said, be secure, be safe, be aware of your surroundings, and be prepared and ready for anything that may come our way. Until next time, adios, as they say in Espanol.